on some dark and stormy night, while the tempest blows, if someone whistles, that's mysterious Mo.
Take him off. We know you.
There's a man of mystery that's roaming through the land. Ooh. Far and near you hear of him, he's found on every hand. Every city, town, and village knows of him by now. There's a way to recognize him, let me tell you how. If you're past that midnight dark, by a graveyard goes, and someone whistles, that's mysterious Mouse. Or on a dark and stormy night, while the tempest blows, if someone whistles, that's mysterious Mouse. He sees all, he knows all, he gets in everywhere. Some night he might wait for you upon the stairs, so when you're going down the cellar, walk upon your toes. And if someone whistles, that's mysterious Mouse.
Hey, ooh, ah, ooh,
Come here.
Everybody's talking of me everywhere you go.
Who I am or what I am, nobody seems to know.
In the mountains, at the seashore, anywhere at all. Any time of day or night, you're apt to hear me call. Yeah, you know, but
That's mysterious Mouse.
That's mysterious, Mose.
That's mysterious Mose. We are the members of Do It or Die. D-I-D-I-D-I. Watch us make bimbo as easy as pie. D-I-D-I-D-I. We are tough, you bet, filled with college pep. Bring him on, we cry. D-I-D-I-D-I. B-I-M-B-O. Bimbo.
By the mystic order of the
Boom boom hacha, boom boom hacha, boom boom hacha, boom boom hacha.
Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member?
No. There's the way out. Oh.
Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member?
No. Ouch! Oh, yeah, come on. Oh.
Wanna be a member? Wanna be a member?
No.
Hello, May. I've got a bone to pick with you.
No. Ouch! Oh. Uh-huh. what a pippin'. Oh, dear. Gulp. No.
Wanna be a member?
Yes.
Made of pen and ink, she can win you with a wing.
Yoo-hoo!
Ain't she cute?
Boop, boop, be-doo.
Sweet Betty.
Magic mirror in my hand, who's the fairest in the land?
You're the fairest in the land. You're the fairest in the land.
I wanna see my stepmama, stepmama, stepmama. I wanna see my stepmama.
Her stepmama, the queen.
I've heard about your looking glass, looking glass, looking glass. I've heard about your looking glass.
And what it says is so.
Magic mirror in my hand, who's the fairest in the land?
You're the fairest in the land. You're the fairest in the land.
Off with her head.
Okay, queen. What a shame. Poor Betty.
Always in the way. I can never play. My own mama would never say I'm always in the way.
I were you, I'd hide my face.
Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary. See my baby there, she's stretched out on a long white table. She's so sweet, so cold, so fair. Let her go, oh bless her. Wherever she may be, she will search this wide world over, but she'll never find another sweet man like me. Now when I die, bear me in my straight leg breeches, put on a box back coat and a Stetson hat, put a $20 gold piece on my watch chain so you can let all the boys know I died standing pat. Then give me 6 crap-shooting pallbearers. Let a chorus girl sing me a song. Put a red-hot jazz band at the top of my head so we can raise hallelujah as we go along. Folks, now that you have heard my story, say, boy, hand me over another shot of that blues. If anyone should ask you, tell them I got those St. James Infirmary blues.
Magic mirror in my hand now. Who's the fairest in the land?
You're the fairest in the land.
Good morning, Mr. Seal.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who do you think you are?
Beans is the name. One of the Boston beans.
Good morning, Mr. Hardy.
Action!
No rattler could rip her, no python could nip her, for she was a last word in class. Sweet Flossie Farmer, the lovely snake charmer, who fell for a snake in the grass.
She shunned all the geezers on flying trapezers and let all the acrobats pass. The sweet Flossie Farmer, the lovely snake charmer,
Went boom for a snake in the grass.
Beans is the name, one of the Boston beans.
Well, what do you know about that shenanigans, eh? Them shenanigans, them's the breaks. Them shenanigans is shenanigans, alright. That sure is. Probably wondering what the hell that noise is, eh? I did not press that. Shoot. Don't. Hang on. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? That one. I wonder where I was. Texas. Oh, hello, scribe. Texas. I didn't know you was in Texas. So I was in the middle of something. I wonder how funny my goat is. I like making funny goats. I don't have funny goats right now. What map is this? Oh, map 2. Disgusting. Oh, man. Oh, there's a spot. Okay, I'm out of items. Let's go that way. I'll take a squirrel. I'll take a bones. I'll take a goat. It may not be funny, but he's goat. Bah. All right. And now let's win in one turn. There we go. Where are my headphones? Headphones, those are a thing I'd want. I gotta reorganize my space. That's... Ah, shit. Oh, there's part of it. Wait. Actually, wait, the headphones might... No, wait, where... I found the cord. Ah, shit. And no time for goats. My darling is here. Hi, honey.
There you are.
There I am. And there you are.
Yep.
Alright, let's see. Where's my head?
Your head or your headphones?
Yes. But really, where are they? Legitimately,
I was joking. I haven't even seen the footage you have yet.
Okay, come on. Where did they? Oh, wait. Oh, ha! Huzzah! The phones of head. The phones of head. The heads of phone. All right, headphones on. Heads phone on. Boo.
I was joking.
Joke all you want. I was so close. I was so close to being perfectly ready. Headphones were the only thing I tripped on.
But I hadn't even opened the stream footage yet. I was joking.
Yeah. That's comic. Yeah. Anyway. Now. Places.
Paris, London, Rome.
Not those kind
Miami.
of places. Look who thinks she's funny. Okay. I love you so much.
Well, the movie we're watching is a place.
That is true. Let's not waste any time introducing that. 3, 2, 1. And good evening to all my ghastly goobers out there. Welcome back to Animanic Commentaries with C.Auzi+D.Fanatic.
Disney Fanatic 2, 3, 4, buonasera.
And welcome to Hotel Transylvania. Animated movie from Sony from 2012. Featuring one Adam Sandler. Honey, what are your thoughts on Adam Sandler in relation to this movie and in general? Because Adam Sandler's kind of an interesting character as a person, just in general.
Yeah, honestly, his movies are kind of hit or miss for me. Sometimes he goes a little too crazy. I'd say, as this cartoonish version of Dracula, he does pretty well.
That is true. That is true.
That's not why I wanted to watch the movie in the first place, because when this movie came out, conveniently, I was living in Romania, not the part that's Transylvania, but I was living in Bucharest. And the thing is, it was such a big deal that that during the school assembly, they finished it with a trailer of the upcoming movie.
Nice.
And also, funny story, while we were road tripping in Transylvania, we passed by a little motel type of place that was called Hotel Transylvania.
Nice.
It looked nothing like the Hotel Transylvania in here.
Probably not.
Yeah, but I thought it was so funny. I wish I had a good picture of it, but I think it's like lost somewhere on my computer, and if I do still have it, it's very blurry because we were going by on the road really fast.
Oh yeah, Scribe DF's lived all over Europe, actually, essentially.
Yeah. I mean, I was just speaking in Romanian there, in the very limited phrases I know. At least know numbers and how to say good evening.
All right. Well, as for me, Adam Sandler has always been interesting. Like I feel like the only two things I'd really known him from growing up were the Disney film Bedtime Stories and this. So
I also really loved 50 First Dates.
As I got older, I ended up watching some stuff like The Wedding Singer, 50 First Dates, and I've seen all the stuff online about some of his, like, maybe the weirder and not as good ones, and I have not seen those yet. I mean, one of these days probably, but like, not today. not today. Today we're actually gonna watch one of the films that was really good. Like when I think of like all the Hotel Transylvania movies that I've seen, this one definitely is like in the top 2. I'd say this film's in the top 2 because like this was a really good film. You know what?
Thinking of the second one, right?
Huh?
Well, you said top 2, so you're thinking of the second one in the other slot, right?
Probably like number 2. Number 2 was a lot. Number 2 is probably the best one as far as like having a solid story strung throughout, but this one's still good for like establishing characters in that way that only Genndy Tartakovsky can. And you might know that name. He was the developer for Samurai Jack and Dexter's Laboratory, and he worked on other Cartoon Network shows as well, like Craig McCracken would sometimes do stuff on Dexter's Lab, and so Genndy Tartakovsky's would also sometimes do some stuff on Powerpuff Girls. Like, they were all in the same like studio building. They all kind of bounced off each other. And Primal. Let's not forget Star Wars Clone Wars and Primal. Yeah.
That explains the animation style, actually.
Absolutely. Like this film is, I mean, I'd say this film was also an experiment in a way, like a tech demo in the way that a tech demo should be, that you actually have, something strung through it that's actually good, Like, it's a tech demo for, like, let's do the absolutely cartooniest and 2D aesthetic animation with 3D models. Like, and I don't think, like, at least up to this point, 2012, I don't think there had been a 3D animation that really looked like this. Not even from Sony. So this was really successful in terms of, like, animation aesthetic. And really, I guess the closest thing you could say would be Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yes, that's what I was about to say.
But this one pushes the 2D even further. Like, even, like, cheating characters to camera in ways that Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs didn't do. And you can feel that in the way that they, like, literally have the rigs built to essentially be drawn differently. Cloudy Walks a Hotel Transylvania could run. That is a very good way of putting it, Bella. And with that, let's not wait any longer. And everyone materialize so your films can vocalize. Grim grinning goobers, come out and synchronize. Are we ready to start the film, darling? Everyone in the audience? I don't think we have anything to wait for. What say you?
Yes. Yes, damn it, Discord.
Fucking hell. All right.
It was like the 5th time saying yes, and it didn't pick it up.
Discord can be really, really mean. All right, then let us go ahead and begin in 3, 2, 2, 1. Boom. I'll turn on those subtitles while the opening credits play out.
Is there supposed to be sound right now?
Is there not sound? Oh, hang on. There we go. Sorry about that.
I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember this movie having like one of those quiet logo openings.
That's my fault. And there's
especially because of that. Yes.
There's the bat.
Yeah. And not to mention the numerous celebrity voice actors who do a phenomenal job in here.
I think this was like the newest. I think this wasn't necessarily the first time, but that was the newer logo for Sony Animation at the time.
Sinister music playing. Some people in the captions just have fun. 1895, when I believe Transylvania was still actually a part of Hungary.
Fascinating.
Yeah, there's been like this huge custody battle between Hungary and Romania for Transylvania in the last 100 years or so.
Here's an excellent example of that 2D-ness playing into it, the way they did the silhouette there.
This is one of the few pieces of media that actually show vampires reproducing, like as in having babies.
That doesn't happen too often.
I mean, vampires aren't real, so we can play with the lore as much as we can.
Absolutely.
Now, if only you could change a diaper that way.
Would make things so much easier.
You wouldn't need to wash your hands or anything.
It's great that we're establishing a lot and drooling on the
is his accent a good accent? I wouldn't say so. I mean, a lot of the Romanian accents I've heard, they're not as exaggerated as okay, but it's cartoony and it's meant to be cartoony, so I'll forgive it.
It plays in the Hollywood version of Dracula very well.
Yeah, but it's like an exaggerated version of Bela Lugosi,
Yeah.
Because Bela Lugosi was actually Hungarian, so.
Yeah.
This is so cute.
Yeah. There's a reason this was in, like, at least 2 trailers when the film was,
Adam Sandler has to be playing guitar or ukulele. It's, like, required.
Yeah.
I noticed... There's a weird thing to notice, but the clock says it's 4, so it's probably 4 a.m. because, they're nocturnal.
That's true. That is very true.
Now, here's something that doesn't really make sense for the second movie, If that's the way he taught Mavis, why did he go to the extremes?
One may wonder. I think this ogre here is a great example of some of that 2D-ness. If you just watch his jawline. Yeah. The fucking bed sheets with teeth.
The only reason anybody goes to Transylvania for a visit is because of all the dark, creepy castles.
Yep.
Like, there's one castle in particular that kind of looks like Hogwarts. Ugh.
Just watch his jaw here. Yeah, you can see that they're able to play with the shape a lot. They're basically able to, like, draw a drawing on screen and then, like, just squish the model into those shapes. And this is our titular hotel, Transylvania.
Yeah, so it's obviously a made-up castle, but it really does match the aesthetics of some of the old-fashioned castles you'd find in Transylvania. This may not show much of actual Transylvania, people and all that, but aesthetically, it's very well done.
Yep. I also absolutely love that the little car here is just a fucking hearse.
Yeah, I can tell that they made at least one trip to the historical parts of Transylvania.
Yeah,
they got the aesthetic down.
Also probably because they really wanted to focus in on the spooky areas, especially since the and that's another cartoony thing that they do.
Yeah,
is like you notice with the pumpkin-headed driver is like most CGI you'll have like a character subtly breathing to show that they have life. But in this movie, there's a lot of 2D instances where the characters will just stand perfectly still, which could make them look dead, but it really works in the aesthetic. Just stabbed the Hydra in the eye with that pamphlet.
Creative with the monsters.
Yeah.
And the same studio would go on to make the movie Smallfoot.
That is true.
With also another good movie that was severely underrated.
There's Steve Buscemi as the Wolfman.
That guy was made to voice act with his very unique voice.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Because they can just zap it all the way. This is a weird thing, I will admit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And of course, Frankenstein gets his bits shipped.
I know his name. What is it? Ken Page? He's the mall cop, right?
Kevin James? Yeah.
Kevin James was like, say something.
And this is
Cusco.
David Spade. They just put the glasses away.
You could tell they're all bros.
Yeah. That's because all these actors were like friends and SNL alumni. And CeeLo Green as Murray.
And in the first movie.
Yeah, they had him like, what was it, like Keegan Michael Key in the sequels?
Yeah, because I think he got into some legal trouble after this movie. Yeah.
Yeah, this is... Good Lord. Good Lord. But Murray the Mummy is also a great example of like the way they can play with the animated characters, and his eyes are constantly just vibrating.
The name of Wanda's voice actor, Molly. What's the last name? Damn it. I believe the town they use. Oh, that town there. I believe it's based off of Sigishwara. Either Sigishwara or Sibiu. Those are two two historical towns that I actually visited. One of them with my family, one of them for a class trip. And Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
Molly Shannon, that was her name.
Ah. And Selena Gomez as Mavis.
Apparently they were going to have Miley Cyrus voice her, but then there was that whole thing where nudes of her got out, and yeah, so they went with Selena Gomez
I
instead.
think Selena
Another
Gomez,
Disney Channel veteran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of dig the choice of Selena Gomez though, because she's got that kind of tomboyish voice. I thought it was because of a sexy-looking cake, something like that, something that was kind of provocative that she sent to her boyfriend or something.
Yep.
I don't know. Which begs the question of why she doesn't have an accent.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to believe they're all speaking some natural language and not actually English.
Well, I mean, there's a...
Shows how little she knows about the world, despite being 118.
Yep.
Her world is so small.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Fuzzy. But, you know, would have been a good idea if it wasn't, you know, right? If you hadn't, like,
you
set
can
up
see
a
the
full
look on his
manipulate-
face.
Yeah. Oh, God, Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
You ever watch The Nanny?
I've seen a bit of The Nanny.
I've seen a whole lot of episodes. It used to be like a marathon on Nick and Night. And
I love
in
that.
some lore, fire actually does hurt vampires.
The smile on Frank's face.
You know, Twilight made being a vampire look kind of depressing, but you know, if we were like this cartoony vampire, it probably wouldn't be that bad. You know, especially since they don't have to, they don't have to be sucking on blood all the time.
This is...
Yeah, the houses in the historic parts of Transylvania really do look like this. Yeah. You know, probably not Seville. Seville has very distinctive windows. I think I've shown you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very quaint little place, isn't it? You are correct,
this
squad.
part is not the real town, but you know, the aesthetic.
Nope.
Yeah, you're right. Frankie is a good uncle figure. Yeah. Yeah, and the fact that it's like 19th century fashion in the windows shows how long it's been since. Close to really traditional Romanian attire. Well, Romanian/Hungarian, I should say. It definitely looks Eastern European. On bread. That is funny. You know, the fact that she's never met humans before either, this would probably buy this.
Yeah.
Oh. This is really sad.
Oof.
And you know, if you had trusted her to see a real human village, then that. But no, you didn't even give her an inch. What were you gonna do with that, man?
Zombie's business is his own business. We'll leave the zombie alone.
Well, you know, the actions here had consequences, because then...
Yeah, because we remember what the ogre said. No bonfires, no fireworks shows.
You manipulative bastard.
Yep.
Oh, you dumb, you bastard. But we learned that his fear was justified, even if it went overboard. But yeah, see, it wouldn't be so bad being these vampires. They can clearly still eat some foods.
Yep.
Is that really the legal age for monsters? That's interesting.
It's obviously another one of those cartoonisms. Like 118 is essentially 18.
Does that mean she was human once? Jeez, man. Pay your employees overtime. And here's probably one of the... Yeah, here's probably one of the rare moments where the generic love interest works. You know?
Yeah. Love the designs.
There are bed and breakfasts in Transylvania that kind of look like that. A little more traditional. Describing today's generation. Like, oh, spooky castle. I stayed in a hostel once in London. Our teacher had to lie and say we were all at least 18.
So many heads.
Look, he has a Romanian flag on there.
Yep.
The blue, yellow, and red one.
Ah.
See if we can get a close-up of it again. Yeah, no. I never understood the appeal of dubstep, to be honest. Especially when a dubstep song was our school bell. It annoyed me so much. Especially if you stayed at a hostel.
I love that.
They will put you in the same room with like 4 other people. No, that's just...
They're just really playing with his...
Remember, he's 21.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of 21-year-olds are stupid. Yeah, this is one thing that really annoys me. Quasimodo ain't a monster, and he ain't a cannibal. They did Quasimodo dirty.
Yeah. If they wanted a French monster, there's always the Phantom of the Opera, right?
Yeah.
Like, he was actually a murderer.
Ooh, you're right. I'm surprised there's no Phantom of the Opera reference in here.
But then again, they wanted someone who could be a French chef, so... even then, does Quasimodo make sense? Phrasing.
Hey, you know, that really must have been traumatizing for her. Bad touch.
And then we got the mariachi band. They're a lot of fun.
Then finally hit some, yeah.
Yeah.
God.
I guess you could call that fella the headless coachman.
The Fly.
What was that movie with the giant tarantulas? They Came or something?
That I don't know. I might not have seen that one. A Blob.
Seriously, I think the animators were just allowed to have fun with just manic slapstick sequences.
You know, someone redrew this part. Have I shown it to you? Someone drew this with Screwball and Mothball and Discord.
That seems about right.
Ah. Did I ever show that to you? I'm not sure.
I
don't know. I saw it on DeviantArt like
maybe
ago.
Probably not.
But if anybody knows the picture I'm talking about, link it in the chat. It was like the saying with Screwball and Mothball, and the Discord stepping between them with a cape.
Bella says it was Brony Cooper.
Oh, Brony Cooper. Okay. Who knows what he found in there?
I love this bit. Blood beaters.
You know, I don't know where it comes from either.
Probably Sesame Street. Kind of that kind of thing.
Oh, you're right.
I love the lighting here. And they just suspended his cape with a little bit of flutter. I'd say that the design of Dracula looks better in the future movies because
yeah, I'm trying to find that picture again. Made years ago. Asking the real questions here. He's like, yeah, yeah, Mavis is a cougar.
When you think, I mean, technically.
I'm joking. But remember, Johnny's 21, so it's legal.
Yeah.
Which one was Brony Cooper again? Damn, it's been too long. I don't remember which artist was which. I feel terrible.
You do wonder what that emergency is.
Found it.
Sounds.
Oh, that's why they changed their username. Okay.
Aha.
Thank you, Bella. You're wonderful. I love this line. That is a wonderful line.
That's funny. That's really good. You'd think he'd know these secret passages, like, when the hotel was being built.
I don't think he routinely spies on his guests. He might not have been down here for years.
Phrasing Dracula.
See? See, he's not down here much. Okay, found it. And I shared it with you. Hotel of Daughter of Discord, it's called. This poor woman's getting unintentionally sexually harassed here.
Man. Also love Dracula's posing.
Mm. DF explaining vampire lore be like. Yeah, well, actually, I'm working on a vampire story. Actually, a little bit inspired by this because there is a father-daughter relationship.
Yep.
It's not as wacky, though.
Yeah, just...
Yeah. And he could very well still be named Frankenstein because he is Frankenstein's son, you know? Before people argue that Frankenstein wasn't the monster. Nice. Because he had to with her body part. How much of that was improvised?
Probably at least like a third of that.
Okay, which line? That's kind of racist, or the on your right arm side thing? Hey, Mozart was considered the rock star of his era. Don't hate on Mozart.
Love that. Even they're kind of tired.
You know, the writing's not that bad. It's funny. Yeah, you just got to pick up the pace. Yeah, that I agree with.
Down he goes. Whoop! Why does no one ever catch anyone doing that in anything? I think the last time I saw someone
because people are heavy.
I think the last time I saw someone catching someone off a legit stage dive was in Mean Girls. And we watched that like months ago.
That wasn't a stage dive. That was a trust fall. Actually, Hazbin Hotel.
When Janice did it at the end.
What about Hazbin Hotel? Not counting Nifty's little stage dive. You know, bingo's usually more exciting than this, but get somebody else to call the numbers. Come on.
Yeah. She's got like 5 of them. Yeah.
I wonder what the animators were thinking when they did those jiggles. I mean, what they were thinking they were forming, you know? Why this song? Why this song?
I think it was probably a hot new song at the time.
My mom takes a laugh like
this voice seems familiar. This is.
Let me look it up.
That's like it's Phil Dunphy, right? No, that's not right.
Let me look it up.
Could be wrong.
Ooh. See, blah 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 blah. Well, they found out who the suit of armor is. He's in the Big Bang Theory, but you'd also known him as Duff Killigan.
Oh, what's the actor's name?
I'm talking about the suit of armor. The suit of armor. The Fly is Chris Parnell.
Chris Harnell.
Parnell with a P.
Chris Parnell. God, I've heard his name before.
You've watched Rick and Morty?
Oh,
Someone
yeah, he's the dad. Smith? He's the dad in Rick and Morty. That's right.
I never seen that.
The poses.
Oh, he's also Preston Northwest. You are my possessions. Obey me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can say as a swim instructor, I do not recommend belly flops off of immense heights. That can hurt.
Pretty much feel like that.
Yeah, this is why I always have my kids jump in feet first. Aren't you always naked, then? I mean, it's even confirmed in the 4th movie that he's always naked.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, I gotta wonder what that pool water's made of, though. It does not look like chlorine. You know, I do wonder if they have a lifeguard on duty. Mm. Yeah, I would say chicken fights will lead to injuries. Oof.
Ooh.
Now, why didn't you try that in the first place?
Didn't think of it at the time.
That's from the trailer. God.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hate this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll note that we're both glasses wearers for
Yeah.
a reason. Oh, my God. Yeah. That is it. That is unsettling. I mean,
Yeah.
props to you people who do use contacts. You are
Yeah.
brave.
God.
He stomps off.
The expressions and the gestures in this movie.
Agrees to that so fast. Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't. It'll be fun.
No
Okay.
sense of self-preservation on this kid, I swear.
You know, they were right. You know, that artist was right to make artwork of Screwball and Mothball. I feel like this is them a little, at least in the sense of maybe it's a little like Screwball. No, that's the capital of Hungary. And I don't know my geography as well, but I think you probably could have. Transylvania did used to be part of Hungary. So.
Damn.
Must have given you a whole lot of money, because if this were made in like 10 years, you wouldn't have been able to afford all this. Just saying. I mean, you know how long it takes for us to save up for a trip,
Oop.
right? Okay, sunrises do not look like this, but this is a cute scene.
Yeah. Very pretty, very pretty sunrise, very pink.
Yeah, but it does not work that way with the sunlight creeping up the rooftop. It would be filling everything.
It's one of those things that works well for the cartoonism of it as well.
Oh, God. wolf.
Because dogs don't sweat.
He's a wolf man, so.
True. But I mean, like, he's not sweating. He's just, his fur is just wet. He's panting. That's how dogs let off their heat.
Oh. Oops. His glasses. and they keep the continuity of that in the fourth movie. That's what they do appreciate.
They do, and it took until the fourth movie's poster for me to realize when Dracula turned into a human that this Dracula design is a caricature of Adam Sandler. Like, even as the vampire, it's like, holy crap, that's just Adam Sandler's face. My God. So I look at it.
She wore his glasses into the sun. I mean, that he is only glasses, but still.
Well.
Dracula hates gingers. Ugh. That was dangerously close to showing something there, Drac. He is such a perfectionist. That I relate to. Oof. Ouch, you can tell that hurt him. You know, this is me sometimes. I like, okay, can you help me with this? No, wait, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, just,
oh God, I become my mother.
Just sat him down. I love the way they're rendering the faces on those sheets. Is really nice. Probably exactly the same as they did at the front with the ghosts. That's a pretty. And there's a couple of standard sound effects there. One of those sound effects being the Roadrunner's tongue noise when his legs were spinning up.
The fact that he figured out the numbers.
Yeah.
Kid's observant.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's the way you want to play it, huh? The fact that he does it despite he can already fly, so.
He's just having fun now.
Yeah. Yeah, if only it were this fun. If I could have a superpower, I'd want to fly. I wouldn't have to take the bus or drive my car anymore. I just fly to wherever I need to go. No more gas. No more paid for gas. Just fly everywhere. Again, they did Quasimodo dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a video game level, if I ever saw one. You're right, Squad. Ooh. How many tables we got in there?
Whoop. Just look at this. They're just playing around with the models completely. Whoops.
Yeah, Pegasi, let's go. Yeah, that's why my pony's known as a Pegasi. Of armor is that.
Ooh. Just zipping around.
I realized I suddenly relate more to this movie than I thought. I love you, by the way. Yeah, that voice actor, you'd know him as Duff Killigan from Impossible.
The world's deadliest golfer.
Yeah, he's Indian, Scottish, British thing.
His last name is Wilson.
Good question.
I just love the way this movie just plays with everything. It just plays on everything.
Do I always have to make the first move?
Looks like the gargoyles are out.
Spiders. Ooh. Esmeralda got some claws.
Whip her tail back and forth, or whip her tail back and forth.
Scribe is saying, Mavis and Jonathan are DF and Aussie. I don't know about that. But just the way she said that, like, yeah. Oh, Lord. I'm making fun of Ratatouille with this thing. Okay, that is a nice little animation thing that they have him, flinging around like he's ringing bells.
Yeah.
He's like, that's for all the toxic work environment that you created.
What? Anyone understand Slipknot? Can you help me out with that one? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah. I love the art here. It's really nice.
Not really much of a legend, actually. I mean, it's pretty short.
It's pretty short, but you know. Ooh.
That's why he's such a control freak, because
Yeah.
couldn't protect. We don't even see it, but we can imagine that a stake was involved.
Hmm.
Is voiced by Adam Sandler's wife.
Nice.
There's apparently a deleted intro of how Dracula and Martha met, and you watch it, it's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah.
But I guess they want to go straight to the father-daughter thing, which is the main focus of the movie, so. Yeah, and ironically, in Romania, there's all that racism going on about the Romani population. Still. Yeah, even in the 21st century, people are still assholes, so. Yeah.
Oof. I love how you can tell, depending on the quality of whatever, wherever you're watching, but I love how you can tell between the difference of Frankenstein and then Johnny, where like his stitching is painted on, is really nice.
Is this really what happens with male relationships? You guys just joke like this? Male friendships?
I think there are just certain people who would josh around like that, honestly. But like, God.
You should start using protection. What? You don't have condoms? Wait, you're a wolf. What? How about you go get yourself fixed if you don't want any more kids? Snip, snip. Just saying.
And trying to. Neat.
They just decide to be silly here. Only outline of a we get here, really.
She made herself a little cape. It's so nice.
Cute. And maybe his design is so simple, but I like it. Oh, I love her. Oh, they actually are singing their song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did the club remix.
He listened to that one deep conversation, didn't he?
Yep. Of course, I do love this. I do love the punchline.
Oh, baby.
Oh, this is such a nice little.
Yeah, this era was kind of. Yeah, the pop songs of the 2010s. And people wondered why I preferred to listen to older music. When I was in high school at this time.
Yeah. This is, I think this is something, like, I think I was talking with my brother about, like, the inclusion of, like, a dance party. I was like, I feel like a film can earn it, you know, in a certain respect. But it also is one of those things that just lies in the the area of tech demo where they just allow the animators to have a lot of fun.
Oh God, I really did get my sense of. Is this why often have my girl characters making the first move? Or look at her. She's like, oh,
Yeah.
that felt cool.
That's a sentence right there.
Get yourself a man who could decorate. Well, I know you decorate. Man, how loud were you? Oh, the fact that they're mad at him too.
Yeah. Oof. You just see the emotions on her face here.
Coercing her into staying forever. I always love how Fran Drescher really plays that up.
Yeah.
It's not even her natural speaking voice. Scrambles around. Panic. Oof. Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, but... They totally Twilight New Moon this. God. People aren't familiar with the Twilight Saga, you know what I'm talking about.
Oof.
Like, I don't want you, so I'm gonna hurt you, so you stay away from me, even though I really want you.
Yeah.
God, just you don't realize New Moon's my least favorite of the Twilight series.
Oof.
Same place that she was hanging out with Johnny.
Yeah.
Somebody's on the roof. I had to. Sorry, I totally ruined the moment.
Oof.
Oof. You know, the fact that he never really used that mind control stuff to keep her here either.
He would never.
There are lines he
Yeah,
won't
it's like,
cross.
yeah, certain things he would never do.
Yeah, this whole thing was actually storyboarded.
And I love this. This is definitely like Genndy Tartakovsky art. If it's not his drawings, it's at least like done in his style, with a little extra like cross hatching and stuff. It's like, God, look at the crow's feet. Like, there's stuff you couldn't do in CGI, you know, because like.
Oh, mama.
It's like being able to maintain those details, like her little freckles.
Oh, no more dreams. I'm just like you now. Oh, damn. Jeez. That did hurt.
Hugs. Oof.
So how about losing Martha? You forgot about how happy you were when you were together. And yeah, and you stopped Mavis from having that.
Fix it now. Don't worry, Bella. The movie's almost over. He's fixing it right now.
Yeah, you know, this was pretty deep on some level. Oh, God. Honey, if we have kids, let's never have that many, okay?
Yeah, never. That's how.
And you know, I've seen your bunch of siblings. I can't imagine how you all were as kids. He really did that. He really did that. I don't think he did that. Steve Buscemi needs our seats. Oh, Steve Buscemi has a really good scene in this, and it'll come up soon.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed the wall of keys. Wow. Also distinct. Yeah, because I haven't been out to see them in 118 years. Notice her tape is alive.
Off they go.
You've got good friends. If nothing else, you got really good supportive friends. Ooh. Should have honeymooned at your parents.
Naturally.
I get his tongue out then. I actually did hike through the Carpathians with a very, very heavy backpack, and it was a big mistake. Oh God, that is so true. Eventually, the diaper smell gets desensitized.
I love the high frequency whistle that only his kids could hear.
Thing is, you're still so aggravated. Oh, Winnie.
Yeah.
Well, I love Winnie. She comes even greater in the sequels.
Yeah.
Fuzzy. God. Got the voice. How do you tell that from the shirt if he dropped it before he got onto the plane?
Off they go.
Yeah, cartoon logic.
The nervousness on his face.
Oh, I love this scene. This is the funniest one for me. The scene that's coming up. Not that, but... How disturbing! They're all just horrified. That was pretty sick, man. Now, are there actually monster festivals in Transylvania? I honestly have no idea. I know they sell a whole lot of vampire merchandise.
Kind of like to Dracula what Salem would be to witches as far as tourism is concerned.
Yeah. I mean, yes. Romania needed to boost their economy. Like, they like the vampires, so let's roll with that.
It's like lean in on it.
I mean, my high school team was called the Vampires, so.
It's the guy.
But yeah, this whole town is definitely reminiscent of Sigishwara. Yeah, I think so, yeah, because Sigishwara had a lot of sloping, hill streets. You know what I'm saying?
I love that face.
Yeah, no, it's stuff. Maybe the roofs kind of look like Cebu. No, not exactly. Dressed up here.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Griffin.
Yeah. Love these.
I don't think they say his name in here, but the Invisible Man's name is Griffin.
Yeah.
Was the name of the Invisible Man, the H.G. Wells book. Yes, Scribe says there's a horror film festival in Sax's village of Biotan, Transylvania, Romania. But what is everybody speaking here? The fact that it's all that it takes. God. Of course, we've been to brony conventions. This is what nerds are like. Fandom nerds. I say respectfully. We're like, the sun, you idiot. Hello? Yeah, these guys are fine. Wait till you meet Trump supporters.
Off we go to the races. Dracula's Naruto running all the way to the airport.
Yeah, that's all he needed. That. Oh yeah. definitely think it was based off C.Auzi+D.Fanatic.
That's about as far as you could make it.
Ouch.
You can see him.
Well, I guess in this universe, the sun doesn't kill you instantly, but like a slow roasting death. Like really bad sunburn.
Like really, really bad sunburn. He's got the holes in his wing.
I think there's an airport in Transylvania. No, I mostly left from the Bucharest airport. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was, because my dad had to go to the hospital while we were on a trip there. And they flew him out to London.
Oh boy.
Hospitals in Romania. Well, I don't know if they're still shit, but they definitely were shit when we lived there.
Oh God, poor little guy.
Oh, this part. Oh God. I love that stab at Twilight.
I mean, it wouldn't be a late aughts, early tens film if it didn't make fun of Twilight.
Yeah, the first movie came out 2009, so yeah. Or was it 2008? It was definitely when I was living in America, so. And yes, I read it too, because everybody was reading it. Actually, and then I realized later as an adult, oh God, these relationships are not healthy. The movies are still kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, though. Kind of for its cheese. The fact that I love how the guy he's
doing the Dracula voice. No.
Yeah, you know, the real relationship in this movie was between him and Johnny here.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. You know, how it's more than just about the romantic couple.
Yeah.
The whole family and in-laws thing. Got holes in his chest.
There's patches in his fur, poor fucker.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, probably one of the best performances Adam Sandler has ever given. Yes.
I think he even got better over the sequels. Like, definitely leaned in on the cartooniness a lot more.
Growth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like King Triton. As long as they realize their mistakes in the end.
Yeah. I love that.
So cute. There's a lot of sunlight shining through there.
Yeah.
I guess Drac explained what that means. Hawaii, where there's a lot of sunshine.
Yeah, I mean... I mean, you do what you can.
He's like, I'll just leave now.
Yeah. No. Off they go.
Okay, someone had fun with the lyrics. There we go.
Yeah.
Good singing voice. Did I tell you Selena Gomez made an appearance in this online video game I played, Wizard 101? No. They even included some of her songs. A whole quest where we saved Selena Gomez. Foreshadowing for the next movie. Yeah. The voice
it's not even that Adam Sandler's not good at singing. It's that they're applying a special effect.
Yeah.
They're just having fun.
This is a human vampire romance that results in the human not becoming a vampire at the end.
Indeed. And here's here's a more proper Gendy Tartakovsky looking art at the end here. But you can still see that this was the angle that the film was going for, a very cartoonish, over the top look.
I mean, they did kind of go with this kind of look in the spin-off series, which I only watched maybe one episode of.
But yeah. Oh! Ow.
Fan of Jonathan as a vampire. I believe it. I mean, because, you know, Johnny ain't going to live forever like the vampires, so maybe at some point he decides, okay, honey, change me.
you wonder about that.
Yeah, they don't really address that. Yeah, more dogs.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant again in the next movie.
Yeah.
Seriously, guys. Go visit the vet. Nice.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun how they're able to play with the... It's like animated films have some of the most fun credits. And Mark Mothersbaugh behind the music. Mark Mothersbaugh, he was also on the music for the Popeye's Voyage to the Quest for Pappy we watched a few months back. I guess last month, actually. So, yeah, I guess while we're just going through the credits, thoughts, honey?
It's a very fun movie.
Oh, yeah.
It makes you love vampires again. I mean, you know how vampires were really a thing in the 2010s.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I'd say that this film, like, you have your thoughts on it, like, maybe initially, but like, I have warmed up to this film more and more over time, and it's fun.
Vampire human romance that isn't toxic.
Also,
and all the concept art, yep.
And yeah, but Andy Samberg as Jonathan, he was pretty good in this. I feel like he I feel like he had pretty good energy in this. Obviously his energy got a little crazier in the later films, which is always appreciated. Same time though, they probably did like lean like really hard into some of his more childish side later on, which was a little odd because this film I feel like they found a really good balance. Rebecca Sugar. Huh. Neat. Anyway.
Wow, really? Pre-Steven Universe.
I mean, it makes sense. A lot of Cartoon Network. I mean, Genndy Tartakovsky himself is a Cartoon Network alumnus himself, so, you know. But, they may have...
Look at Mavis's original design.
Come too hard.
Splash of red in there.
As hip. You know, you're not wrong there, Scribe. They definitely... Like, this film is definitely 2012. It does date itself a little bit. At the same time, though, I would prefer a film that dates itself and has a lot of fun with it, as opposed to a film that tries way too hard to, you know, play things safe. And honestly, I think the film is better off for it. Like,
you know, I did know boys like that in high school who just kind of had no care in the world.
Devil may care, go with the flow kind of fellas.
Yeah, except they were meaner.
Yeah, Johnny is really chill. I think that's his best quality that is retained throughout the later films, is he's very chill. That's his saving grace right there. He's just he's a good guy. He's a good guy, you know, and Andy Samberg brings some good energy to him. I'd say, like, maybe Andy Samberg got a little overused later on in other stuff, or at the very least, it's like, hey, what's a name we can attach to this who's, you know, done animated films before, but it's like, you know, it's like the character was made with him in mind, like, kind of like how, yeah, Adam Sandler's a producer on this film, as we saw earlier. Like, he definitely, like, this film was not just slapdash with its celebrity casting. Like, the choice of actors and the characters they were played was very carefully chosen. Like, of course, Steve Buscemi would be the Wolfman. Of course, Adam Adam Sandler would bring out his cartoonish, like, energy and do a Dracula voice. It's like, you know, it's a lot of fun. I feel like everyone worked really well. You know? That was fun.
Yeah, it looks like they had a really different idea of the look of this movie from this concept art. Did you see Mavis's older design where she kind of has like splashes of red? Let me look right there. Yeah.
I feel like that would have
simplified her design in the final thing.
I think some red would have helped her design pop a little bit, but also they very carefully chose to give Dracula the bright magenta, you know, thing.
Yeah, it looked
collar
like
thing.
they had a different idea for how this would go. Looks like the plot was originally Mavis would run away from the hotel.
Yeah, they probably pushed things in so many. They probably had a lot of push and pull in different directions for you know, how this story would play out.
Oh, that definitely looks like a street in Sikishwara.
And all the production babies.
That is London.
Well, maybe she would have traveled. Maybe she. Well, London. You know, a werewolf in London, and then the Egyptian mummy.
No, Giza.
And then here's the something Frankenstein. But yeah, all in all, I'd say it's a fun movie. The animation is very zippy and poppy. And it's only better in the sequels. Like, as far as the animation and the fidelity of, like, the rendering is also a lot better. Like, I'd still say there's some good animations in this, but they definitely did step up their game.
With the same way of Ice Age, where it's like the animation was a bit choppier, but when it became a success, the animation became better. And then story quality slowly.
Yeah, your mileage may vary, but I think they probably could have dropped Ice Age after the third film, because let's see.
Yeah.
Because everything's cold, everything's thawing, and now here's dinosaurs. It's like wrap it up, people, wrap it up.
Yeah.
But
don't get me wrong. Still some funny bits, still some funny bits, but yeah. The story, I'm like, wait, what was the main plot again?
But yeah, that's it. That's Hotel Transylvania. Oh
yes, Hotel Transylvania 2, what I think was good and went off the first movie great. And then we get to the third one, I'm like, where are we going with this?
well, sometime in the future, for perhaps another time. For now, is there anything else you gotta say?
Yes. So yeah, I love this, and probably the closest stuff to actual Romania we get in Hollywood. I mean, aesthetically, it's great. Doesn't really show much about living in Transylvania as it is, but it's fun, and you know, brings us back. Steers away from, with all the vampire stuff that was going around at the time, it's all like, you know, the immortality and the dangers of it, and, you know, being a killer, a murderer. But then we just go back to our Halloween assumptions of vampires, that they're just funny the creatures that turn into bats that we love to be scared of.
Yeah, it's kind of a Looney Tunes. It's kind of a Looney Tunes approach to a vampire. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but no, great cartoon energy. The acting and the animations all stellar. Everything was really well put together for a film that, you know, for a film that kind of structured itself like a bunch of little vignettes. They strung those vignettes very well. Kind of the center of it all being Mavis's birthday, which, you know, it's pretty good basis for putting all that together. And I think some people, like, around the time said that it felt like the pilot to a TV show. And hey, well, this movie did get a TV show. But of course,
it's a prequel apparently.
But of course, a movie done by Genndy Tartakovsky, which would have that energy because he came from cartoons on television, so that would be his, you know, fit. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this time. For next week, we will be traveling to the land of Halloween for a nightmare before Quithmouth. Thank you
to clarify, that Halloween town.
Yes, animated movies. Thank you all so much for joining us on this grand adventure. And if you're viewing this after a fact, thanks for watching. And until next time, remember to take care, stay safe, and be kind in all that you do. Good evening, everyone.
La rivedere.